Hey, hello, hello. I hope all of you are okay. And well, I want to say hello, everyone, and welcome to Unity 13 Spirituality. Thanks for following this live stream, and thanks for your company in this journey towards self. I want to share that I greatly enjoy the interactions we have when we gather together on the new or full moons, sharing drinks, snacks, landscapes, the whole environment, and uh, I feel uh, I feel there is a very special, enjoyable energy and a very different approach compared to YouTube broadcasts or recorded videos. And also, I hope and I wish the message reaches the right people. I am convinced that the frequency is elevated when a group of people gather together to talk about spirituality. I have experienced that intensity in our meetings, and I know some of you too. And so I show up after an entire month that I was working hard. The last month was very intense with the energy. The energy of Aries was very intense, so we are living the last minutes or the last moments of um, Aries energy. So we have in this transition or crossing this bridge between Aries and Taurus. So I'm gonna share the presentation. Uh, 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 um, I'm gonna share the presentation. This one here. Okay, we got the presentation here, and I was saying that uh, I want to. I was saying that we feel that energy, that intensity of the energy of Aries. Uh, and I want to invite you tonight to watch this video uh, with awareness that when people gather together to talk about spirituality, the frequency of the energy is higher, and I am personally doing so. I have the consciousness of our last meetings, and I'm looking forward for our next meeting in the coming editions. And maybe because this live stream, uh, this video is gonna be shorter because we don't have that space for interaction with questions and comments. But please feel free to send your questions or comments through YouTube in this video or the WhatsApp group or directly to my WhatsApp. And I'll be more than happy to hear from you and to create new responses together. So tonight is the beginning of the new moon. So another month begins in the astrological and calendar, Hebrew calendars. And I am talking about the Taurus month from astrology, and this cosmic opening known in Kabbalah as Rosh Jodesh Iyar. And I have to say that I have a couple of people, a couple of Taurus people who I love so much, and I wish they get this message tonight. But and uh, for others who are not Taurus, I am sharing this information about the potential energy available within the next 30 days, according to the study of Kabbalistic astrology. And last month, I said about areas that potentially contain the energy of the entire year in the astrological calendar. And now is the new moon of Taurus, which is the second month of the astrological calendar, and brings the energy of connection, beauty, and healing. So I hope we are aware of it for our own benefit and others' benefit too. To achieve that consciousness, I'm going to describe and explain the features related to this month, like I have been doing last months. And I have been saying that we can find these features naturally in people born under every sign. In this case, the Taurus, and those features are the following that we can read. They are 10 features, just like I have been doing um, last month. But starting with the explanation of Hebrew letters associated to this month, as we know from the Sefer Yetzirah book, with the combination of two Hebrew letters was created the energy of each month. In this case, that combination is or are the letter Vav and the letter Pei or Peh. Um, mm, 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 the letter Vav with this energy, with the energy of the letter Vav, was created the Taurus constellation. And maybe the main attribute of this letter is connection, the connection between spiritual and physical worlds. And to try to explain what that means, I'm going to use the tree of life or the creating system that I showed last month, where I mentioned the worlds of creation. So I said there are four worlds of creation or manifestation, and another fifth world called Adam Kadmon, which is the bridge to the infinite. And I also said that each of those four worlds are associated to the letters of the name of God, Yud He Vav He, or Jehovah. And those worlds are Atzilut, the emanation, associated with the letter Yud. The Bria is the world of creation, associated with the first letter He. The word called Yetzirah, or the word of formation, and the association is the letter Vav, that that means connection, and the physical world or manifestation through action, which is called Asiya, and is associated with the second letter He. So I said that letter Vav represents the connection between the spiritual and physical worlds. So this is the physical world, but these two worlds are spiritual because are beyond or comprehend. Well, we can have comprehension in the world of creation, because it's called understanding too, like we're gonna see later. But what is that world of formation that I am talking about, or in this Kabbalah study? Um, if you remember, I said about that word that appears after the information coming from the emanation, which is wisdom, is organized before starting working. So here the energy start working, and that's why it's also known as the emotional world, that includes 6 stages of emotion, or 6 stages of energy of formation. And here I want to mention that the numerical value of this letter Vav is 6. Yeah, making reference to the 6 stages of energy. And um, and the stages of this world of creation are love, desire, beauty, perseverance, humility, and connection. Uh, this first has have a Hebrew name, but today I'm just gonna call them with the meaning of um, in what they mean in the energy that means every of these spheres. And I want to tell you that the new course, the new Kabbalah course that I am starting, I'm going to further explain the world theory of life and worlds of creation separately. And well, I have started this course with a preliminary chapter to bring deeper comprehension about those Kabbalistic concepts. Now, I want to continue saying that the first stage of this energy of connection, or the first emotion, is love. Is love, share, or uh, to give. Uh, all of them are synonyms of love. Love for others or love for ourselves. In the study of Kabbalah, I said that the only emotion that exists is love, and its derivations are different frequencies of love. And the absence of love is what we know as fear. And to bring an example about what I'm talking about, I'm gonna use the example of the color with light. The light we receive from the sun, and we can perceive with our eyes, is a fragmentation of lower frequencies, getting lower by gases in the atmosphere, because we cannot see the light of the sun directly, because we could get blind. So the only way that we can perceive that light is a downsizing of that brightness, that is a fragmentation between the levels of the atmospheres, and reflected in a surface. So and we perceive the colors because it's the fragmentation of the light that we cannot see directly. So we perceive the light only reflected into an surface, and we can see different aspects of the light. So in the same way, we can see different aspects of love, but the main is love. And Well, this is only an example, but I would love to I would like to you to notice that is well, if we look at the center of of this world, which is Yetzirah or formation, we have three columns or spheres: the right, the left, and the central one. And we find in the central one we have here the balance, and this balance is placed between love and desire, but is also between perseverance and humility. And so this harmony or this balance brings beauty. Almost everything we perceive beauty is has a balance or has an harmony. And however, the next central stage, which is called the connection, which really means connection, represents the connection between all the channels through which this balanced energy flows and becomes ready to manifest in the physical world. And it represents not only the connection between the spiritual and physical worlds, but also the connection with all stages of emotions. Okay, in other words, here in the connection, when all the emotion of love, desire, beauty, perseverance, and humility are connected in this last, not the last, but is the last in the emotional world. Everything connected connect us also with the higher spiritual levels and the lower material levels. Because at the end, what deeply connects us as humankind and what gives us that a shared sense of spirituality is emotion. And we know that uh, the fixed emotion, in other words, love. So it connects us and make us grow spiritual in a spiritual way is love. And that's why this uh, stage, the connection, is associated with with social relationships, because it's through connection we share our resources, whatever they are. Uh, we share our contacts, or we connect with our contacts, and we connect with knowledge. We share knowledge and gifts and gifts and other benefits, for other benefits and or for our self benefits too. Which well, I think about this is beautiful, because the the fixed emotion connect us in as a humankind, is what connect me with other people. That ability or capacity, that ability to have love for other people and feel that love from other people, for me, is what give us connection. And that's why I was saying last month, when we create from love, we are really creating. But if we try to create from fear, we are not really creating, but destroying instead. Well, this is what that connection means with this letter Bab. And in the other hand, on the other hand, we have the Hebrew letter Pev, which literally means mouth. And according to tradition, or with Kabbalah, with Hebrew letters, Hebrew language, it means peh means mouth, and it's associated with the energy of the mouth. And the Venus planet was created with this energy, and we know Venus is associated with beauty, sensuality, and the power of spoken creation. And Venus also represents the ability to draw things toward us through resonance, charm, and harmony. And it's not merely about physical beauty, but about the deep spiritual magnetisms that arise from alignment with true emotion and expressions. This letter P, or P, also represents endurance, um, and the passion drive to manifest and overcome obstacles. All of which are qualities linked to what we call victory, or perseverance is another sphere that we just saw in the tree of life. And well, with the letter P also embodies the creative power of vibration and intention. It is the gate through which inner truth takes form, whether in words of love, artistic expression, or heartfelt, heartfelt communication. And now we continue with the symbol and constellation. The bull represents strength, fertility, patience, and instead devotions. In Kabbalah, the bull represents the grounding force of manifestation in this physical world. Its strength symbolizes the enduring vitality of life and the raw power of creation. The fertility is linked to sustainability within the earth and nature, and its patience and steadfast devotion reflect the inner qualities required to build anything. And we continue with the element, um, is the earth, and is the reference to everything we can see and we can touch in this physical world with our five senses. Then the color association is the grand emerald, and this color resonates with healing, growth, and heart-centered harmony. And an important aspect to highlight about Mount of Taurus is its deep association with the energy of healing. Like I said at the beginning of this video, in the Kabbalah study and Jewish tradition, the root of illness is understood to be an emotional imbalance. And it is believed when our emotions are in harmony, the body reflects this misalignment through illness. Therefore, true healing comes from emotional correction and inner transformation. This healing journey is it starts after the full moon of Aries, marking the beginning of a power spiritual process known as the Amra count. And this Amra count um, is a process that lasts during 49 days or 7 weeks. And this period involves daily introspective work, each day aligned to a unique emotion quality connected to a specific sphere or emotion. And that's a good time for refinement, purification, and emotion elevation. Well, something to say about this is that every week is about a specific work that connects all of the other emotions with one and a specific. So day by day change. For example, with sphere of love, the first day could be the love of the love. The second is could be the desire of love. Then the beauty or balance in love. Then the perseverance in love, the humility in love, and the connection in love. So at the end, uh, is the same is done uh, with the manifestation, and so that's why they are 49 days, because they are seven stages multiplied by seven combinations. And for this reason, the month of Taurus is linked to with healing, stability, and emotional restoration, because after the Aries full moon, there are 2 weeks, and most of the month of Taurus uh, is the same time of this. There are 30 days of the Hammer account, and it finished around the month of June. And then it's a little similar the Cancer month, because it's another war with emotion. It's another very emotional um, zodiac sign. Well, I'm going to continue with the house and compatibility. Uh, so we said the Aries was the first house, or the house number two. Now Taurus is the house number two, and is associated with personal resources, values, self worth, and money. And the most compatible signs are the ones of Earth, which is Taurus. Taurus is Earth, ruled by Earth, the element. So the other one is Virgo and Capricornian. Oh, and these signs naturally get along with Taurus because they share similar values, like practicality, reliability, and love for structure. And together they can create a steady, long, lasting relationships built um, on mutual respect and shared goals. And on the other hand, the water signs like Cancer and Pisces complement Taurus emotionally, because Cancer and Pisces brings sensitivity, intuition, and deep emotion, which resonates with the Taurus need for affection and loyalty. and they can make a, a peaceful and deeply connected relationships. Okay, so the next point is is the cave traits or features we can recognize from a Taurus person. Uh, uh, we can recognize Taurus individuals are often blessed with qualities such as being reliable, patient, affectionate, artistic, financially savvy, and deeply grounded. And their steady nature allow them to build lasting foundations, nurture meaningful relationships, and create beauty and abundance in their lives and surrounding. And because of these gifts, they have several archetypes. But before that, I want to say that we can see the uh, we can see that Taurus persons are very artistic, and they have this gift to create comfortable and beauty places to stay. And because now I was saying because of these gifts, they are they have there are some archetypes commonly associated with Taurus figures, like that embody the energy of stability, creativity, perseverance, and sensual appreciation of the material world. And these archetypes reflects Taurus' role as both as a protector of resources and creators of comfort and beauty. Just what I mentioned. So the Taurus archetypes are the gardener or the builder, the lover, and the earth alchemist. While the gardener symbolizes the ability to cultivate, nurture, and sustain beauty. This archetype is patient and diligent, carefully building environments, whether physical, emotional, or spiritual, that support growth, comfort, and stability. The lover is not, well, the lover embodies sensual devotion and emotional harmony, and a deep appreciation for life's pleasures. Uh, and also represents the affection, loyalty, and again, meaningful relationships. The earth alchemist represents the capacity to transform material success into spiritual service. With a strong connection to the earth abundance, these archetypes use resources, talents, and achievements not just for personal gain, but to uplift, heal, and nourish in greater community. So it's a very good manager of the relationships and resources. What I think is pretty smart. Not many people can do that, you know. And the governing body parts. Um, this is the neck, the throat, and the thyroid gland. Um, this area also includes the vocal cords, both essential for expression, regulation of the air of the voice, and communication. Uh, the throat is associated with a naturally resonant voice, the potential for musical or poetic expression, and the ability to communicate clearly with emotional depth. Those who are strongly connected to this center, to these uh, body parts, possesses a gift for singing, chanting, storytelling, or speaking with a magnetic and moving presence. This represents the power of the spoken words, and in other words, the ability to shape reality through sound, voice, and vibration, whether through music, speech, or sacred utterance. And the throw becomes a channel for creative force, truth, and healing. Well, at this time, the tarot card is the Hierophant, which is often viewed as a bridge between the divine and human, serving as a channel for sacred wisdom and inner understanding. Embodies the role of the teacher, mentor, or spiritual guide, someone who not only possesses deep knowledge, but also has the ability to translate spiritual truth into practical guidance for others. So again, could be said is like emotional coach or emotional guide, because we are talking again that connection between the that connection that exists between the spiritual and physical worlds. Hmm. Well, summarizing everything mentioned and so far about the energy that Taurus brings within the next 30 days, I want to focus on two main concepts, which are the concept of connection and healing. And in one hand, the connection with all stages of emotion, serving as a bridge that unites inner feeling with outer expression, and the emotion that makes us experience the physical and spiritual worlds. And on the other hand, the energy of healing as a result of the growth and maturity of balanced emotions. In other words, the true healing comes from emotional correction and inner transformation. And well, I don't know what else to say, but after after all this explanation, I only want to invite you to our next full celebration in May the 12th at La Manzanilla Beach, uh, in La Cruz de Guanacaste, to enjoy beautiful and magical spectacle. I hope it's not it won't be cloudy or raining, but I hope to full moon, and because we're gonna be sharing more reflections about the energy of this particular month. And with this, I only want to thank you so much for supporting this channel, and I'll say goodbye for now, and I hope together through towards spirituality. Thank you very much, and until next time.